Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Monkey5. Welcome back to another video, and today we're kind of doing a bit of a different video, one that I kind of want to do more of in the future, but we'll see about that. And that is 30 cool ways you can improve your Minecraft world, or yeah, basically that. So basically for this we're gonna have 10 topics, and I'm gonna bring you in through 3 ways to improve each one. And number 1 to start us off is the chimney. And if you have a Minecraft house, it's a really good idea to add a chimney in. So these are ways you can make that work. Rather than just having a stub, like some block and calling it a chimney, put some flower pots on top, and it kind of looks like those things you have on top. I forget exactly what they're called. Sorry if there's a bit of noise in the background. Second is adding smoke. Now, there's 2 options for this, and there's the more kind of traditional using cobwebs, and the kind of newer one which is sort of using glass. Both are pretty expensive to make, but it definitely looks very cool. The glass one, you just get loads of glass, start off with the lightest colour and come up to the darker ones, and then add panes around it. The colours you're going to want for this is white, light grey and dark grey, and the corresponding in the panes. And the other one is the webs, and if the only time I'd advise using webs is if you found like an abandoned mine shaft recently and you kind of want to use that up, because both are expensive and I just want to be wise with which one you use. Over to our second category now, which is lamps. I know these categories are kind of random, but they're just sort of tips that can really help you. Lamps can look really nice in your house, and these are the 3 designs. Now, by looking at this middle one, to me, looks the best. However, it doesn't actually give off any light. It's a dragon egg with a bone block. So the other 2 options are sort of here if you want to actually use the light source. That's putting a bone block on top of an end rod and an egg on top of an end rod. So those are the three options for lamps. Coming on to the next one, I've got seating. Now there's loads of chairs, and I'm sure you've seen loads of designs, so I wanted to kind of go for ones that you possibly could have seen, possibly not seen. So this is the first one with the chair. I'm going to skip the second one, and then this is a sofa. You can just sort of sit on it. You use snow at the back, and you can go up to a certain height, so that might really fit into like a modern type of house. And you just put a door on top here, and you can do it anyway. Now, this one here isn't actually the complete form. However, I couldn't do it properly because there's loads of animals around here at the moment. So I'm going to show you how to do this at the back. This is how you can put a minecart into your chair, and how you can actually sit in it. So what I recommend you do is you grab a minecart, if I can remember where to find one. Here we go. You pop the minecart there, you push it forward, you break the tracks, and now this is the fully complete chair. You can sit on it. Now this is the thing where, like, if you can sit on your chair and you can look really cool. Then just jump to get out. The only thing is the thing can move itself, so it depends on how you want to do it. You can always put like blocks around you or something like that. But I've just been talking too much, so let's move on to the next category. The next category is greenery, and this is just sort of how to bring in greenery into your home or wherever you have it. So this is the first one is an artificial tree. If you just want to add that in somewhere, it's kind of nice design. I've got pots on the ground, which kind of imitates like having like leaves on the ground. Second one is like sort of a modern plant, if you want it in like a modern home or wherever you could have it. And the third one is kind of overgrown bushes and grass. Say if you've got like a garden in your Minecraft house and you want to add this in to if you've got walls that are really bare, I just recommend adding in some greenery to make it look a lot nicer. The third category here, the next category, the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth category, I can't even remember which is walls. Now, I will admit the third one here doesn't look great, but that's the point I'm trying to get across here. The idea with these are just ideas. If you put contrast colors beside each other and make some arches, you can really get a nice look to it. Also adding some depth to it, some texture, that really helps. So as you can see, it's 1 block back. That really does help with things. And over here you've got your classic sort of your starter Minecraft house. And as you can see, that looks really nice, adding in loads of details. However, usually your Minecraft house could look something like this when you start off, or not even that good if you have the blocks pushed back a block. So I definitely recommend bringing the blocks forward like they are here and adding in some plants in front. That's really a design that can really help you improve your start house. Now here I was trying to go for a sort of quartzy house that didn't turn out well, but the idea was to use all the different types of blocks. However, there's no other color I can do here. I'm not really great with this type of style of house, so I'm sorry if anyone has any ideas. Maybe send it to me on Instagram. I'll leave the link below, and I could feature that in another video. But I wasn't great at this. The idea was just to have more depth into it. As you can see, I didn't do that great. But just a blank quartz wall would look dreadful. The next one is a bit of a strange one, but it's something that can really help you around. And this is something I recommend you do. Terraforming. Now, terraforming can seem really daunting, and I'm not great at it myself. However, I managed to make these things. If you've got a Minecraft world, I definitely recommend, if you've got a nearby cliff or something, that you terraform the cliff. Make it look really nice and cool. So adding in like cobblestone slabs, and cobblestone stairs and cobblestone walls, that can really transform the cliff, and it just makes it look a lot better, especially if you've got like a house above a cliff or something like that. That can look really nice. Next one is if you live in a desert and around you looks dreadful, you can really change the look of the desert. So one thing I recommend is if you've got cactus around, maybe put string on top of them from growing any higher. That way it kind of looks like they're mixed match sized. Use a lot of birch wood for paths and stuff. It can look really nice, and really like experiment with different blocks. For when there's like big blocks of sand, add in sandstone and other blocks. Here you can use the path block. It doesn't look right in this context, but in the bigger one it might look a lot better. Or even using something as simple as yellow concrete powder. Of course it can look really vibrant and not fit in, but in some cases it can really work. Third one is just your normal lush world. You see, it can look really ugly and stuff, and really plain and boring in your normal Minecraft world, so you can really spruce it up a bit. I added a nice little river. It's not the best in the world, I will admit. The fountain isn't great, but adding some rocks around it, that kind of stuff helps. As you can see, I've got a little rock here, a random one. Adding buttons for stones. Got some pods on the ground there, adding in the lily pad. Adding in some vines on your trees. You can really mix up your trees. Adding in bushes, coarse dirt. Again, buttons for stones, stone on the ground, vines, different types of wood. It can really help. I definitely recommend you doing that. The next category is beds, and I almost flew past it. Minecraft World has loads of different designs for beds, and I thought I'd kind of share some of the designs I've learned over my course, my lifetime playing Minecraft, which I have actually played for a long time. This one here is kind of like a four-poster bed. It's not the best, but I was kind of trying to get this all done in time to make this video, and that's sort of that one there. Obviously adjustments can be made to make it look a lot better. Here's using snow as a pillow for like different pillows there, and using carpet as well. You can actually sleep in it, but it looks really nice for like a big master bed or something. The way I built this isn't the best. There's much better designs for these in the world. And the last one here is a cot. If you've got like a nursery in your house you're making, you can add this cot in here that you can actually sleep in with a real bed in the middle, just adding some trapdoors, and you can also do this with iron trapdoors as well. And to the next category, which these are ways you can really like spruce up your kitchen and make it look a lot better. Now, the first one here is adding in this on top of your furnace can make it look like a stove that you would like be cooking on. So that's the first one. The second one is for if you've got cabinets, if you put carpet in them, it can look like candles. Now this looks a lot better in PC because it actually rotates where on it the carpet is when you're moving it. It doesn't stay centered. That probably makes no sense, but if you play PC, you understand what I'm saying probably. And the last one here is dirty water. Now, this is, in case you don't know, you can dye the color of water. But if you have a sink and you want to make it look like, oh, all the water is dirty, you can just simply dye the color. So how you can do this is really simple. You're just going to want a cauldron, some water. Sorry, I'm switching that up. Cauldron, some water, and the dye of the dirty thing. I chose like grey dye, say like it's a kind of like all the dirt coming off the dishes, and you can just go like that, pop the water, and then hit the dye if you didn't know how to do that before. The next category is tables, and we did chairs, so we have to do tables. The first one is simple. It's using glass on the ground, some string below to hold up this carpet, and the kind of carpety table. You can do it with loads of different colors, different sizes, all that sort of stuff. The next one is, you kind of encounter this a lot. People use this plain, sort of just blocky one with just some wood. And this is not a table, I'm sorry. I do it myself sometimes, but I'm just going to show you how you might improve that table a bit. So first you can get stairs going across and some slabs in the middle. Also, I just put this chair here just for an idea, kind of another design actually. And if you put a pressure plate, preferably not actually the same color as the table, but it can look like a placemat. And if you get a flower pot, it can actually look like it's like a mug of tea or something like that, coffee. So that's one way to definitely improve your tables. The last one's a bit of kind of a ping pong table. I didn't actually do it the best way possible, but it's using actual signs as the I can't even say it, signs as the legs of the table. And actually, I just want to show you how you can make this much better than I actually did it. If we just grab the carpet here, and if we grab a sign, I can't remember where signs ever are. Sign, if we grab that, as you can see at the corners here, it kind of just goes like that. However, if I break this one, I go like this, it can sort of come on as a curve, and then you just simply go on like that. So that looks much better depending on what way you want to do it. So those are the two ways you can do the corners on that one. And coming over to our last theme of the day, it's sort of just random stuff I picked up in my life playing Minecraft. The first one here is this kind of bookshelf thing, and you can do this for as long as you want, and I'll just show you now how you can do it. We grab this here, and if we grab a bookshelf, I believe they were in here. You can make this really easily. By example, we go like, I can't even do it right now. If we go like this, sorry, like that, like this, I can't even, what am I doing? Okay, like that, and like that. You can see it's like that, and then we can just replace the blocks behind with bookshelves. Now, the only kind of minus about this is in whatever room you're going to have next door, there's just going to be some bookshelves randomly sitting there. However, it looks really nice as a design, and you can really customize that in the way you want. Another is, if you have got a farm anywhere, you can get rails and hay bales, and you can make it look like this is like the ropes holding it down. You can also do this with ore if you have like a mine or something, and you can put it on a bit of like a trailer or like a homemade minecart or something. And the last one to finish things on a happy note, we have dead bodies. I'm sure you've heard of this one, but if you put redstone beside a head or a skull, because skulls are kind of like the skeletons of because they've been here for a while, along with sort of like broken bricks like mossy cobble or cobble, because it's sort of like it's been here for a long time, you can make it look like it's there blood on the ground, which is a nice fun way to end off this video. So guys, if you did enjoy these tips, I'm just going to run through them, past them here at the moment. If you did enjoy these tips, then make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and smash that bell. If you want more tutorials becoming in the next while, then do tell me in the comment section below. These are going to be kind of a common thing I'll be doing in these videos, so I definitely want to see if you guys want to see these things. Please do tell me, and if I will do another one. So I will see you guys in the next video then. Goodbye.